Hey there again, Techians. So since we have already finished our level 1, we will now be proceeding to the creation of our level 2 and level 3 and the transition between those levels. So maybe you're wondering on how we are going to create level 2 with the same setup. Since this is just a literacy game, the objective of the game is to catch the right letter, recognize the right letter shown here in the reference letter, and then if the player reaches reaches a score of 5 or attains a score of 5, he or she is now qualified to go to the next level or to the next letter. So in this game, we're just gonna set up the same environment, same background, same UIs in every level. The only difference is the reference letter, the audios. Of course, M it has its own audio, S it has its own audio as well, and the tag for the right letter, the wrong letter. We will not be recreating that just like what we did here in the level 1 wherein we're gonna attach the background, attach the UI, make the script for the UI. We're not gonna do that anymore. We're just gonna make or save this scene as a new scene, and we're just gonna change a little bit of its properties, since the next level is about letter S and the next level to it is about letter A. So without further ado, let's do that. So make sure you are not selecting anything in the game or in the hierarchy, in the assets folder, or anything here in the scene. So just click anywhere, and then we're gonna head here to File, um, Save As, um, not this one, File, Save As Scene Template. Yep, just Save As, and then we're gonna head to Scenes, and here we're gonna select as level 2. So let's do it again. So make sure you unselect everything or you're not selecting any object in the game or in the game engine. So head over to File, Save As, and then head to your Scenes folder. We have the level 1, which is this one. We're just gonna select it and rename level 2 and select or hit enter. So as you can see, when we head over to our scene, we have now the level 2, and it should appear here as well, level 2 Windows Mac. So we are here at our current scene, level 2. So we're just gonna change some properties here. Let's have the prefabs letters or the prefabricated letters in this scene, which we derived from the level 1. So we're just gonna select this one and like that, and then we're gonna unselect them. Not we're gonna delete them from the hierarchy or for the game itself. Delete, and then on the sprites level 2, which was from our resource that we have just downloaded. So sprites level 2, A copy 1, M copy 1, S copy 1. We're gonna include them in our scene. A, M, and S. Okay. So we have the A, M, S. Let's just resize them. What was the size of this again? Let's say 0.25 and 0.3. And then the sorting layer, letter. Okay. And then the reference letter, we're gonna change this instead of M. We're gonna delete this one. We're gonna have letter S. And we're gonna resize this and change its sorting layer to letter. 1, and then change the color to any color that you prefer. I will just use the same color as letter M. Okay, I have it now. And then the player 1, since this is the level 2, let's finish first the 3 letters so that we can make a prefab of it already. So select the 3 letters. Just like in the prefabs level 1 or in the letters in level 1, we're gonna add box collider to it and set to is trigger, and then add component rigid body, and then we're gonna set the mass to 0.5 and the gravity scale of 0.1. And let's just head over to our prefabs folder and let's see what's still missing. So the script attached to our letter is only the letter collide script. So we're gonna head over again to the A copy 1, M, S. The S copy 1 with the with another one, with another number 1, we're gonna rename it as correct letter S. This one. So we already have the box collider and the rigid body to it. We're gonna add component the scripts letter collide, and letter A should be tagged as wrong letter and letter M as well, while letter S, this will be tagged as right letter. So I guess the letters are now pre-configured with its properties, with its necessary properties. We're just gonna make a prefab of, yeah, the prefab copy of this letter. So here in the assets, we're gonna right click, we're gonna create a new folder, prefabs level 2. Prefabs level 2, and we're just gonna drag these letters here, and then we're gonna disable them in the hierarchy. So the letter or the catcher, we're gonna change its tag, we're gonna add tag. We are going to add player 2, level 2, player 2, and then we're not gonna change anything to it. Audio source is still, there is an audio source. The power up, the piano power up. Let's see if we don't, or if we are going to reconfigure this one. What else? In the game manager, let's have the audio. M audio, we're gonna delete this one. We're gonna delete the M audio. Instead, we're gonna change the S audio, since that is the correct letter. Okay, wait. S audio. I hope it didn't create any bug. S audio, let's just rename it S audio, and then the wrong letter and the wrong letter sound, it's still the same, we're not gonna change anything to it. And then okay, the audio, what are we still missing here? The audio, the sprites, already make a prefab of it. The game over, we're not gonna change that. The button script, we're not gonna change that. Okay, the portal script, if I'm not mistaken. So power up collide, right letter collide, player move script. The portal script, let's add something to it. since we are going to transfer from this level to the next. Mm-hmm. Okay, player one, we're gonna add if game object player one, we're just gonna copy this one and change the tag to player two. Okay, player two. And then let's close this one. It's still compiling. It's taking too long. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Let's head over to game manager since there are things there that we are going to change. Missile spawn, player missing, audio source, not letter M. We're gonna head over to game manager, and then maybe we should change this not letter M. Instead, we're gonna change this correct letter. Correct letter SFX. Okay. Since we changed the variable name, we're gonna have to change. Okay, letter sound. Correct letter SFX, so that it will be generic for all the letters, not just we're not gonna only use the letter M for or in all levels. Um they are plotted in separate levels. So in the player M audio or correct letter SFX, we're gonna drag there our letter S audio, and then the live text, the replay missile. I hope it will still work, though it is prefabricated. It is prefabricated already. I hope it will still work. Let's see. Oops. Let's hit the play button, and I hope there will be no errors. Player. Expectedly, when we hit this one. Okay, that's okay. Okay. What happened? What just happened? Oh, I see. Since not there, the letter spawner. Yep. The letter spawner should the variables stored in it should be changed. So we're gonna head over to our prefabs level 2, and let's just drag it on a random index. Control S. Level portal. Control S. Okay, let's see. That's why it was creating or okay, this should be the correct one. Okay, there we have it. Okay, we can still use the name. And yet the letter is not being destroyed. I don't know why. S. S. So our problem is the correct letter is not being destroyed, as well as the letters, the other letters being spawned in the game. It can be destroyed by missile, but whenever we catch it, it is not being destroyed. So let's see. Letter collide. Oh, see, I know. In the letter collide, we should also be including Right letter collide, not that one. This is attached to. Mhm. This is attached to our letter, right? And why is it not? Mm, letter collide. Okay, let's have it. Okay, there we have it. We're gonna make a separate if condition to our player 2. So let's just copy this one. We're gonna make it as player 2 since in this level we tag the player as player 2. That's why the letter object are not being destroyed. So let's see. So this is these are true scenarios in game development, especially if you're a beginner. It's a trial and error. Just be careful in writing codes, especially there are codes that can crash your computer. To be specific, the loop codes I didn't include us in our tutorial since we are not going to use that in our project. Well, anyway, uh, you will learn. You will be able to learn as long as you have the heart to learn. You have the passion. Okay, let's see. Okay, now it is now being destroyed. And we're catching letter S, and whenever we catch the letter S, score increments and the name of the letter is being said. And you can use Misa. Okay, we're not gonna catch that one. Okay, winner, and then shoot. And level up. Okay, since that is the only function there, level up, we're just gonna simply print level up. We're gonna change that letter and when we complete the 3 levels. So level 2 and level 1 is now complete. So your task is to do the level 3. Just follow the same step that I did in this video and you're good to go. So you can pause this video or um, um, quit your YouTube application and oh no, you're not gonna quit the YouTube application since you're gonna anyway, it's up to you. So yeah, that's it for this, and next we're gonna configure the level 3 if you can't do it on your own.